Hello, hello, beautiful friends, souls around the world. This time I'm hopping on with my consciousness stream directly from my car because I would actually never think that I would ever stream from my car, but it is actually not just very rainy, wet outside. This wouldn't be the problem, but pretty cold. So actually I was a little bit too enthusiastic to think that I can really sit for a while outside. So anyways, I decided to come online and just hear, because for me it's all about sharing in that moment when I really feel that impulse, that call, and it doesn't matter from where it is and how it looks. So basically that's why here I am from my car. And the topic today is all about the masculine and feminine energies, the balance of it, and as well what is happening pretty much as a collective process in the collective field regarding these two essential prime energies, life energies, right? And where to start. For me, I'm as well a very, very deep listener through all my life. So this means I'm really aware and carefully staying open with how people talk about others, or just in conversation about their view on things. And I'm always aware and picking up things and seeing then, is this anywhere where it's really echoing the same over and over again, because then I really know that it's a collective topic happening and we're all in it. And especially how many of you heard already the expression from the feminine, and I will now just say from the women, saying, when will the masculine, the man, step up the game? So that's now one sentence from the feminine towards the masculine, from the women to the man. The other sentence, which you also probably heard many times, is that why is she so controlling? And that's from the masculine towards the feminine, from the man towards the woman, yes? And this is something which still as well, not just, you hear it many times, etc. But still it started to bother me, because anything and everything which triggers us is a beautiful invitation for growth, okay? To bring in consciousness, to bring in a bigger picture of that topic. And when I say that one or the other side is actually blaming why the man doesn't step up, why the woman is controlling. And that's exactly what we are right now going through. Because beautiful souls, this whole world, as we know by now, I'm not a new messenger about that, been very long time ago infiltrated. And what does this mean? That things which were before in a beautiful divine order were just kind of changed in that way that someone would gain from it. And of course, that someone is usually the one who, let's say, is in charge. And if it was now long time ago, a different higher evolved being, or it was later on, I don't know, kings, and later on politicians, and so on and so on. But I'm really pointing out now what was inverted, what was distorted, was actually the qualities of the feminine energy and the masculine energy. And when I say distorted, it is still there, but it's an overlayer of this reality in which we are in, which we of course call the three-dimensional world. And this overlayer created then actually the roles changed. And that's when we say it's not anymore in divine order, because the divine order we can see mainly still in nature. And nature knows why now one flower has maybe more, I don't know, the feminine energy and the masculine, so that they create together a third new life, etc., right? But now what we are seeing, and we are all experiencing this, is how much abandonment being actually infused into the feminine and masculine energies. And when I use the word energies, it's then as well flowing through each of our body, yeah, these two energies. But again, I'm a woman, someone is watching me is a man, and so on, right? So we are still carrying essential, by divine order, particular roles to fulfill through these qualities. But those roles being completely messed up in our beautiful daily life. And this we can see that suddenly, why would a woman would need to say at all, man, step up? That's for me not a natural state. So this means we are actually really having here deep, deep collective wounds created by this inverted matrix we're in, okay? And all of that we are actually now starting to even more recognize, to even more start to bring it up. And it won't be just something very easy and beautiful, because mainly what I'm seeing now in the collective field is this abandonment programming, abandonment wounds. So this means suddenly the feminine energy doesn't trust the masculine energy anymore. The masculine doesn't trust the feminine anymore, because both of them are not really in their essential, beautiful, healthy state. And that's why then we are all treating each other as we treat each other, right? Because why would we need to say, man, step up? Or why would the man would need to say to the feminine, stop controlling? Because it is inverted. So actually the expression by saying it is the truth, but behind it is actually what happened to all of us, that we started to live roles which are not in alignment to our qualities. Why would I choose now to be in this feminine body? I still have the masculine feminine energy in me. Yes, I do. But still, in the main powerful expression, I'm here more the feminine, in this feminine body. So this means that for me, it's all about it to express, to cultivate that feminine energy. But again, if I have now abandonment issues, or not just issues, but actually that wound which all the collective field has, because this was a really clever, almost I would like to say sneaky program to shut us down, all of us. The masculine, to hear from the feminine so many times that he is actually not in his power, because he always just disappoints us, and we've been basically as disappointed because he cannot be in his power and take care of us and protect us and so on, that suddenly it transmuted over millennia, over thousands of years, it transmuted, and suddenly he became disabled by the feminine. And she, the feminine, by constantly waiting that he can stay with her and give her as well that support and so on, and him maybe not being then able, of course not, then we felt like, okay, then I need to become now strong and take care of everything, because anyway, I can't trust him, he will anyway leave me again, and so on. Can you see what I'm here actually trying to bring onto this stream? Because I was really very deeply in the past weeks dealing with that, and not just dealing, but trying to go as deep as possible to the core of it, because it's in our DNA imprint from all what we experienced thousands of years of this inverted role, which isn't organic, okay? because the masculine, the men, still have this power. They are the divine warriors, okay? And this is as well in the feminine inside. But now we're talking about the outside, the person, the man and the woman, okay? And it's the same with the feminine. She also still got this sensitivity and being that loving, beautiful woman she is. But if she shuts down then and go into her warrior mood, yeah, or state, then she actually is showing and vibrating out that she's not actually safe anymore by believing, by trusting into faith of love, because that's her role. Okay, and if the masculine feels that she's actually not anymore vibrating out that she's still holding the vision, yes, there is love, we can make it, there is love, because that's her role, then he has nothing to fight for. Please take this sentence in with your heart, because that's what I'm seeing, and not just me. That's in the collective field. He has done nothing to fight for, so he will stay basically in a neutral position, in a whatever, solo position, in just not having any kind of vision for what to fight, because that's the quality of the masculine energy. The quality needs, let's say now, a vision, a goal, and he will do anything and everything to get there, to build it, to protect it, yeah? And if we look now into our collective field, how much we still see those qualities truly. Maybe if we look a little bit back, maybe our parents, father figure or grandfather, that we say, ooh, in our chats many times, they still got these qualities. And I'm sure you know that in conversations when we say they had still this honor. Yeah, because they were still, in a way, not so more and more infiltrated during the whole years now we got, yeah, through different impulses from TVs, that it doesn't matter how the man is, that he can be whatever. And I'm here really not opening a conversation if someone wants then to comment like what to choose. I'm talking here about essential feminine energy and essential masculine energy. And this is where we basically have to get back there if we want to all start to treat each other again in divine order. Because the feminine needs to open up again, that she does trust the masculine by allowing love to still vibrate within her. Because she was so many times then hurt in her essential core that she started to shut down, yes, and actually becoming harder and harder. And that's when we say she become more masculine rather than the feminine. And this means then that as well, I'm hoping I'm here clear, but I really had to come on to share about it because it's very profound. It's actually on a energetic level, on a consciousness level, on a physical level. This topic is real, and it's now kind of unfolding in the field, that how can we get back to the real role of the quality of the masculine, that the man can be a man again, and a female become then a woman again, with all these qualities, that there doesn't need to be this kind of overpowering each other, blaming each other, losing faith, losing hope, because she needs to hold that space for that love, so that he knows what is his job. Without her, he doesn't have any job, and he will actually lose himself by doing so many billions of different things and not really knowing that actually he is there to be one inside. I'm not just talking about couples outside, inside and outside. So this means how to come to this union inside. And this is all what I'm stating here, that we have to really, first of all, forgive and stop blaming that someone needs to step up or get down or something like that, right? Because the qualities are still there, but just we've been used so much through all what we experienced that we kind of, can't anymore be the feminine because I will be then hurt by the masculine. Even this sentence is insanity, because we are here on this beautiful planet, and the feminine, that she can't feel safe, is very sad, right? That she can't feel safe to express herself, and she needs to be 3,000 times with things around her to protect herself. This is like really something where we feminine has to work on it, to bring up again that there is space on this planet for love. Because if we shut down this faith which we are created and designed for as the feminine, okay, that's why we are more gentle, more sensitive, more overviewing it all, because we as well birthing life. And that's why if we lose that hope and faith into love again, then as well the masculine energy within us and outside will have nothing to fight for, to hold on, to protect, because that's the structure. Structure is masculine frequency, and this openness, this chaos, because we use the word chaos, but it's actually beautiful because it's a potential of constant birthing. That's the feminine, okay? But if she is not having any kind of support by the masculine, then also she is just birthing ideas which doesn't fall on any kind of ground, okay? And again, please don't lose my explanation here. If I'm saying I'm talking simultaneously for the inside, feminine, masculine energy, and then of course what we're experiencing as man and woman outside in the world, okay? Because it's one and the same, mirroring, all right? So instead of staying now, because we're gonna now start collectively to really heal those wounds of abandonment. I'm abandoning him abandoning her, because they're not trusting, they're in fight, they're in war, because none is really having the position that collective, beautiful, organic state in which they should actually be. Him to be accepted by her because she needs him for this support, for this groundwork, for this structure. And of course she as well then allowing to basically be that guiding light with the love that he's always nurtured by this, yes? So that we really get back to this position, what is actually our real role. And it was never that the feminine had to become a masculine warrior, or that the masculine had to become completely disabled because he didn't felt anymore treated, valued in his warrior kingdom within himself, because the feminine and all what was going on was actually disabling, because it was constantly just you left me and so on, and all these blame games and so on and so on. And we are now collectively clearing and healing this information from our bodies, from our cells. So it's really about stopping, even if now the pain is rising, and you do remember very well how it is to be abandoned by the other gender or the other side, or in a relationship, or even within your own self, that you just said, no, being too emotional, it doesn't help me, it's just too vulnerable for this world, I close it down. Same, it's also we are doing it to our own self, so it's also self-sabotage. So it's truly about, okay, it's huge topic, okay, it is a huge topic, and I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible, but I clearly see it. I see it with my clients when I'm working. I'm seeing it in daily life. I'm seeing it how everyone is fed by not stepping in their true qualities of who they truly are and what their qualities are, and not being both sides disabled, and then actually never one or the other side can't actually support each other. Because again, beautiful souls, we are a oneness collective, and a oneness means that we cannot choose now we only need the feminine, we only need the masculine, or why they are like that, or why she is like that, and why he's like that, and so on. This is not organic. That's not our essential state at all. At all. And that's why I'm saying it's like maybe not easy to grasp now whoever is tuning in, but for me it's like really clearly that we can only rebuild a beautiful new consciousness field and living together as this unity when we really get to the core of the things which were completely distorted, okay? And the feminine wants, the women wants to open up and be vulnerable and be so much more gentle to self and to the world and all. But again, here we then also need the masculine to feel that he can do it, that he always could do it, and not anymore fearing to do it, because that's also not organic. Why would a masculine fear that he is a failure or that he can't do it? That's not organically essential core of a masculine energy, okay? And here we are back now to the divine order and divine plan, that not only that we are now wakening up more and more and more, but we as well clearing up layer by layer. And when we clear up, we recognize, we remember, but then again, it's about re-embodying the divine state. And this is then, of course, happening when you firstly realize, oh my God, why I'm telling myself constantly, I can't do it, I can't do it. And this is now for you, feminine, and for you, masculine. Because the masculine energy within you is still distorted. Because who says that you can't do it? And then again goes for the feminine energy. Why I can't surrender, why I can't be sensitive, why I can't follow my intuition. Because there's still as well the distorted energy as well of the feminine. Because again, in her essential core, these both things are completely aligned and working within us. So we are removing those layers of all of this basically outside programming crap which were overlaying so much information about our essential truth, because the truth is, as a beautiful source being, which we are, which you are carrying within already divine will power. And this is the divine warrior, the beautiful masculine who can hold the space, who can go for it, who will instantly know, I need to go there, do that. There's no procrastination. That's also not organic at all, but it's clear. It's clarity as well in the masculine, because it's like geometry, because he's the structure. And then who is the same with her? Why would she, again, as well, procrastinate or be in that kind of blockage? Why I can't just be that beautiful feminine and open up and express that love and not even fear that, oh my God, if I'm telling or expressing too much love, then someone is running away, or who knows, yeah? And that's also not organic at all, because she is the one who is then with the source, birthing through the love, beautiful creations, yeah? But they both need each other within us. That's why we're also not having one Kundalini strength, but there are two, right? Yeah, the serpent moving as two. That's the same with the DNA. Why is the strength looking like that? Because there are always two, which creates the three. And here we are now. So when you still are in that position that you feel, my heart is pulling me there, but I'm procrastinating, then there's still healing needs to be done with this masculine energy within, who was constantly being told, shown, explained that he is just not able, yeah, disabling. And when the masculine being disabled in the collective field, of course his power was taken away, and like that his sovereignty was taken away, and then of course he was much more easier to be influenced by the main ones who were in charge, let's say it like that, okay? And it's the same with the feminine, okay? Why would she need to be afraid to glorious shine her love and think, oh, I will be taken it for advantage again, and so on, right? So both of these energies needs to be healed completely to get back to this essential state and core, because together they are creating the third, which is the new life, which is the new earth, which is the new creation, which is the new being together, which is the new experience. Okay, so it's really about to observe yourself instead being fast and already stepping into judgment, saying, okay, the man needs to step up, or him, or the masculine saying the women need to stop control. All happened through both being distorted and through those experiences, and that's why none is really anymore in their essential true state, and we really need to get back there. But it's a work of each individual by themselves to then be able to unite them back to not being actually in a war with each other, but to unite them back. And this frequency within will then support to actually help you to become much more you as the woman, and allowing again this feminine energy to rise and to step into who you truly are. And you are the guardian of this beautiful love and sensitivity for this reality. And again, the same with the masculine, that you can rise again into your power, where you've been for so long disabled, not trusted anymore, lost even this position of being that honorful guardian of holding this protection field in which everything through the feminine energy can be birthed in. We need both of it, right? And that's what we are all collectively healing. So if you think you are already there, what I'm seeing, it only started with this really profound healing, which goes beyond our mindset and emotions. It's going into our body cells. There we are actually now really reawakening, reopening through that healing process, that essential divine plan, which was covered up by so many illusions and all what we actually experienced here. So just know it's really a powerful, deep, deep journey starting for all of us. And 2024 is actually just the little pre-taster of this frequency, how we're gonna start to become the true sovereign being we are again. And this is with truly facing this process and allowing the heart to show you that yes, the programming through the egoistic world distorted both qualities, and the masculine really fall out of being this beautiful, amazing guardian and even king of this kingdom, where she, the feminine energy, could birth more and more beautiful creations and life into this beautiful world, right? But again, she felt as well left alone, and that's the point. So she didn't feel safe to be that feminine anymore, and he felt lost with her love, which as well closed down. And like that, then he didn't know for what to fight for. This is the most profound message of this dream. So both didn't know anymore. And this we are reawakening back to it. Because the moment she switches on the love again, he will know for what to fight again and come and support. And again, this is spoken as energies and as well spoken as the outside, as a human form between men and women. Yes? Okay. I hope this inspires you to really start this deep, profound healing we are all in now. And again, this year will just speed up and show us into our face, like really this Saturn teacher, where we still have quite some time of healing to do to get back on track of who we truly are. Much love from Slovenia, and keep going, and don't abandon none of these frequencies, none of the feminine, neither masculine side, because both being tricked into this amnesia of the 3D, and both were just doing as much they could, but we are really ready to come back into this peace inside and outside with each other, and then we can be in this collaboration and rebuild together and rebirth together the new. Much love to all of you.